could have been a contender. I love doing impersonations. That's not a very good one. Well, I have two different ways. Sometimes I'll come up with a melody first. I'll jot it down on my handheld tape recorder or my iPhone or whatever. Go home and log it. And sometimes I never revisit it. Sometimes it haunts me, and I've got to work it into something. So I'll try and find a chord progression and a rhythm that goes behind it, and see if it turns into something. Usually lyrics are the last thing that come to me. The other way, though, is I'll have a rhythm or a type of music that I'm pursuing, and then the melodies and the arrangements follow. I do like very full music, so I fill it up a lot, as much as I can. Sometimes it takes a while. Sometimes it's there instantaneously. I'm very much inspired by emotions. Sometimes it's almost an escape. It's amazing how much stuff I've come up with while I was working. The first thing I do is I start recording. And I start trying different sounds. I'm an audiophile. I love different keyboards, string instruments, and I try and get the right sound and the right feel first, and then I kind of fill in blanks after that. When I'm given an assignment, I'm not as attached to it. Whereas if I just tried to create something from thin air for myself. When I have guidelines, I work within those guidelines, and it's a little easier for me to take direction than if it were my own thing. I guess the saying of everyone being their own worst critic comes into play there. Songs and film, I think, are very important. I think songs can make a scene that's not working really well be understandable and, convey what the director wants, mood-wise. A song can fix something that's not working. Songs can enhance. I think music is very powerful. It's very emotional, very spiritual. It can create urgency, dismay, hope. It can really, really help steer home what the director wants. Things that used to be important in music aren't as important, and new things have taken their place. Like there's more attention being given to drum sounds, more tracks allotted for drum sounds, and lyric inflections, and dance routines to accompany the music. Things that I never put as much time into as I was developing my taste, but I can appreciate it. It's just whenever a new thing comes along, though, I do have to sit back and let it kind of grow on me, and it usually does. That's why things get popular, because they speak to the people and conjure something from their inner psyche that was lying dormant and needed to be stimulated. I was in high school band, marching band, played trombone, then switched to tuba, and when the tuba section graduated, it was me and one other guy, so he went back to baritone, and I was like, hey, I can play a little guitar, so I switched to bass guitar, and then that led to rock bands, playing regular guitar. A year or so in New York City, and then I came out here to pursue the dream.